Okay, time to answer some of these questions. So, what effect does lip rounding have on formant frequencies? You might be able to just guess this from the way the chart works that we've worked on today. If you want to think about it in terms of vocal tract length, you can do that as well. The reality is a little more complicated than that, but if you think, if I round my lips, I'm extending my vocal tract a little bit. That's fine too, because what happens to the formant frequencies is they go down. So longer vocal tract, lower formant frequencies. And you might notice that, I'll put this on my little whiteboard here, because the rounded vowels in English are all in the upper right-hand corner of the space. So if we round our lips, that pushes the formants in the direction of oo, which is the 0, 0 point, remember, in the weird way we draw this vowel space mathematically. But that's where we get oo, o, and so on and so forth. So lip rounding is going to lower vowel formants, and that applies no matter where you are in the space, but generally speaking, that's where we find the rounded vowels. Question number 2, how might formant frequencies differ between men and women? Well, the longer the vocal tract, the lower the formant frequencies. Men tend to be a little bit bigger than women. They tend to have longer vocal tracts. So what you see, generally speaking, is that men will have lower formant frequencies than women. These are some formant averages that I calculated a long time ago when I was teaching this class in Illinois. You're going to do the exercise that led to these vowel formant measures. So you are going to produce your own vowel formants for the next production exercise and then measure them. You're going to produce your own vowels and then measure the formants in them, F1 and F2, and we'll get a sense of what our class vowel space looks like. But this is what we see for average male vowel formants. It shows you the same. It shows you the same pattern we've seen on our fancy little chart right here, but they should look similar. For females, you're going to see a bigger space, and it's going to be higher in both F1 and F2. So everything kind of gets shifted to the lower left corner of the space. It's like redshift in astronomy. Here we've got them plotted on the both on the same chart. So this is the set of male vowel formant averages in blue, and then in pink we've got the women. So the whole thing kind of expands and just moves in that direction. Female formant values tend to be higher than male formant values because females tend to have shorter vocal tracts than men.